Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. My name is Sensational, and today I am here to give you some tips on how to keep your folder organized for patches and new releases. Alright, so before I get started into it, I just want to show you guys that I have two Sims 4 folders, one that I use for playing without CC and one that I use for playing with CC. Basically, what I do is I interchange the names. So whenever I'm going to be playing without CC, with CC, I change the one without CC to without CC, and I remove the with CC from here. So this will be the main and this will be the other one. So I interchange between these two folders so that I can easily play my game without having to constantly drag out my Sims 4 mods folder. As you know, dragging the folder out actually takes some time, depending on the amount of mods and CC that you have in your game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in. This video is going to be fairly short, as I just want to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to minimize the time spent sifting through mods, just to make it a little bit easier for you guys. So in terms of mods, this is how my mods folder is organized. Now this folder here is the unorganized folder that I downloaded a bunch of things. Now, one of the tips that I do whenever I'm downloading CC is I specify the days of the week that I'm going to download CCs and what I'm going to download. So I never do a spur of the moment, oh my god, these shoes are cute, let me get these. Oh my god, this top is hot, let me get that. No. If on Monday I download tops and bottoms, on Tuesday I download shoes, or I could do Monday create a sim, Tuesday build by mode, Wednesday I'll do some CC items, Thursday I'll do some mods. It makes it easier because I like to download in bulk. I don't just like download one item and then drag it to my folder. I download a lot of items in bulk, and then having to sift through these items and move them over to mods folders can be a little bit difficult, especially nowadays when people are not naming their stuff hair, they're naming it Chloe, Tifa, Janessa, and stuff like that. So whereas it was easy to just filter through by typing hair, it's not as easy as it looks right now. So I specify the days when I'm going to be downloading certain items, just so that it is easier for me to stay organized. Now, in my folder, I have a bunch of little folders here. Let's start off with, let's not look into this because this is just a bunch of unorganized CC that I really need to go organized. But this is actually just custom content, create a sim items that I know will not have any issues whatsoever with the game. So this doesn't really matter. Let's look at the build and buy mode. Inside of build and buy, I have two separate folders, build and buy. Now I could go further and decipher the items by the rooms, like bathroom items, bedroom items, but I'm not that neat, okay? I just decipher by build mode and buy mode. Build mode is where you would find your CC windows, outdoor plants, terrain paints, CC doors, wallpapers, flooring, roofs, and that sort of stuff. You will find them in build mode. Buy mode is where I keep the indoor stuff. Kitchen furniture, bedroom furniture, living room furniture, hallway furniture, you name it, it's in the buy mode furniture. So if I have any issues, I know what folder to go and look for the item. Inside of Create a Sim, it's a little bit more complex. I have things organized according to the different categories of Create a Sim: accessories, clothing for males, clothing for females, clothing for kids, clothing for toddlers, eyes, hair, jewelry, kawaii, makeup, nails, pose props, poses, presets. This needs to go into clothing for females. Shoes, skin details, skins, tattoos, teeth, and some CC here. These as well need to be organized. I think I just dropped these in here today, and I do need to go ahead and organize them. So these, which are sneakers, will go into the shoes folder. So we'll just go ahead and drop these up here into shoes. And then everything else here, I will drop into clothing for females because they are indeed clothing for females. So as you can see, these are organized. But if I have issues with a particular skin, then I know I have to come into my skins folder. And from in here, I'll be able to decipher what exactly is causing the issue. Same as with skin details, I go ahead and I decipher my skin details. Then I have my in-game mods. So the in-game mods are the ones that are scripts that add a lot of changes and extra features to the game. These are your mods, modifications to the actual code of the game. And basically, I keep them in an in-game mods folder just to keep my mods folder looking neat and not as cluttered as usual. I have no problems with any of the mods in these folders. They all work, they all appear in my game, and I have no issues whatsoever. So basically, for the mods that cannot go more than one folder or two folders deep, I keep them just inside of in-game mods. For the other mods, I organize them according to the name of the creator. So mods by Rex, Sacrificial, Ravishing, Pandasama, Ani, Granny's Cookbook, Ice Mon, Brace and Lotus, Mel's, and the rest, they all go into their own specific folders. That way it's easier for me. So if I go, oh, I'm looking for a Pandasama mod, then I know to go into the Pandasama folder to look for that particular mod. It makes it a whole lot easier for me, especially when I have to do a halving process. Another thing that I do is, as you guys can see right here, I have the version number of certain mods on them. The reason I do this is because sometimes I forget what version of a mod that I have, and sometimes that mod needs an update, and it's good to know what the version is that I have so that I can make sure that I do not re-download the same version, just so that I can keep my game working at its optimum speed. So basically, these are all of the different mods. Now, I did go further and put them into other folders, but that's when I started to have problems. So I decided to just go in and drop all of the other mods in their own separate folders and keep these ones out in the in-game mods folder. For folders that cannot go to more than two folders deep, I keep them directly in the mods folder. I noticed with Twisted Mexi that it's a lot difficult to keep his mods in an extra folder, so I just keep them in the folders that they're in, and then I drop them into the mods folder. So as you can see, inside of my mods folder, it looks very, very organized from the front, but it is once you get into the folders that the nitty-gritty appears. It is a great way to keep your game organized and to keep everything functioning and moving just the right way. This has been great. This video hopefully will help someone. I really hope that someone is inspired to update their folder so that you can be neat and organized for when the high school years pack releases on Thursday. I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out my video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. How do you organize your mods folder? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.